Good morning, everyone. It is 9:03 in the morning on April 20th, 2025, and this morning I'm heading to church. It's Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. And today is special because we're going to have an Easter banquet, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, the Easter banquet today. Possibly do some housework today if I get home in a nice time manner. I don't know when the Easter banquet is ending is the problem, so it could go on for a while. And by the time I'm getting home, I might have to turn around and just head right on to my mother's. We're having a dinner today or tonight, but I'll start heading there usually about 5-ish. I start heading that way. So yeah, it all depends. We'll see. We'll go from there. I'm excited for today. It's a beautiful day, and yeah. I don't know how much of today I'll film. I won't film a whole lot during service for obvious reasons. I'll show you guys the inside of the church though, and maybe I'll show you the outside too, because there's a little bit of story to the outside of this church. But I'll probably show you a little bit of what I do at the church too, because I help out at the church. I'm saying church a lot, aren't I? I help out a lot there, and I work the computers in the back during service for the things that are displayed up on the screen during service, and the music that's played and everything. I work all that. They already turned it on for me. We use Easy Worship to do our displays on that screen right over there.
At the same, or one's more in depth than the other.
All right, service is done, and yeah, it's done. It was a good service today. It's Resurrection Sunday, and it was a beautiful service today. Ooh, getting some fresh air for a minute. I'll show you a little bit of the church here. So we're having our banquet today over in that building, but this is the main building we usually do service in. And you'll notice back here, let me make this wider. There we go. So you'll notice that all these trees are knocked over, deforest over here. I think it was maybe 2 years back, maybe 3, I'm not sure. A tornado stormed through here and tore this whole area up. And I want to say, the building was damaged, some of the roofing and everything, but the building was still standing for the most part after the tornado came through and tore all this up. I wasn't part of the church at the time. I've only been part of this church now since early last year, so this was well before my time, but I know that they had to do a lot of work to the buildings, and clearly some of the signs are still visible here in Arkansas, or in this area at least, of tornadoes that have come through. It feels so good out here. It feels really good. I'm hungry. I'm going to stop recording myself here, go over here and eat. Let's go get something to eat. I've already eaten some of this.
I don't think it looked that good.
No, it's called reforge.
Banana pudding. I'm excited. That was my second plate. I had 2 plates and 2 bowls of this. It was so good. Roll this window up. Okay, so church is over. The banquet was awesome. I am full. I am so full right now. Ooh, that banana pudding. I love banana pudding. I cannot pass up a good banana pudding. I cannot do it. If there's gonna be a banana pudding there, this guy's eating it for sure. I'm going a different direction home than I usually do. I went a different direction coming here too, and on my way here I saw something I wanted to stop and take a look at before I headed back home. Okay, so I'm here. I've passed this before, and I'm not going to go up on the land. I'm going to stay right here by the road. But I've passed this thing before when I've come down this road, maybe once or twice. It's like a statue of a gorilla. Here, I'll just show it to you. And they've decorated it for Easter. I think this is land that I don't want to get up on, so I'm just going to stay right here by the road. But look at this. It's a gorilla dressed as an Easter bunny. That's so funny. He's got some intense looking eyes. I wish I could zoom in on the eyes there. I'll have to come by again this gorilla when he's not dressed like this and show him to you. He's got some Easter eggs down there at his feet. Guess those are all the Easter eggs that he found, maybe. He's got his little bucket I just noticed. Funny enough, that's not even what I was gonna go look at. That's just something I drove by. So the thing I'm gonna go look at now, let's go there. So I've made it, but I wanted to come out here and get a good shot of it. I saw this on the way to church this morning. I've never gone down this road before, so I didn't know this was even here. This is let me see if I remember that. Reed's Bridge Battlefield Heritage Park. I don't really know much about this. I've never, like I said, never visited it before. So let's see what this is about. Got this big cannon here. Oh, like some stuffing in there. I saw this one sitting here, and this is what caught my eye actually. And then I saw that after I passed by on my way to church this morning. That's aiming out there to another sign. I kind of almost want to go read that sign. And then there's some more signs out that direction. So, So after reading the sign, it says looking northwest 50 yards to your left, which would be over here. I guess is where the bridge once stood before it was destroyed. Confederate soldiers had retreated back to this location, and they fended off here. And if you look over, I'm not sure, I'm just kind of insinuating here, but possibly that stone wall over there might be what's left of the old Reed's Bridge. I'm gonna go out here and read this sign real quick, see if this has any further details. So here's this sign a little bit closer, and like the other sign, it kind of details a little bit how the bridge fire got started this time. It says Bayou Metro. It says a steep banked miry stream provided a natural barrier and defensive position for the Confederates on August 27th, 1863. The primary means of crossing the bayou was Reed's Bridge on the Memphis to Little Rock Road. As the Confederates prepared for battle, Captain John Mahoon coated the bridge with tar and other flammable materials in case the Southern forces were forced to retreat to the south bank of Bayou Meto. Oh, Meto. I was calling it Metro, sorry. As the Confederates were flanked from their positions to the north, they streamed across the bridge to establish new firing lines. As the last man crossed, Mahoon set fire to the Reed's Bridge. And here's a depiction in this drawing here of that fire. Of the bridge that once stood like right there beyond those trees. We have a toll bridge fee sign here. So each wagon of 4 wheels with more than 2 horses, mules, or oxen was 50 cents. Wow. And then it says here, donations, toll bridge fees. I guess donations in there. Okay. Walking up on this, let's actually get out of the grass and walk on this. Walking up to this little hut here. There's no sign for me to read anything on this, any of this. I still wanted to come see it. Used to be a well, and now it's filled in. This little bird just came walking up to me. I think I'm next to its nest. Sorry, little bird. Didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry if I'm stressing you out. I'll walk away. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even see you. You blended in so well. I didn't see you until it started like approaching me. It's sitting on its nest right there. That's so cool. You picked a really good spot, actually. I really didn't see you at all. Until I turned around and saw like the little eyes and its little feathers like puffed out. I was gonna walk by it because I didn't know what this was, and I got to looking at that. I think those are steps. So I wonder if at one point there was something here, like right there. Maybe those were steps into maybe a little barn or something. I don't know. Pretty cool. I'm gonna walk away because I feel like I'm causing you a lot of stress, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, I thought this was like a little, just a little fence placed here. No, this is, that's a, okay. So I guess they had some Halloween decorations out here at one point, and these two were just left behind. Yeah, they don't want anyone getting in here. Someone's gonna get hurt if they do, so. You know, it was really probably not that fun. You're sleeping late at night in the house, and then you wake up and you really have to go use the restroom. And the restroom's all the way out there. Just all the way out there. That's a long distance. Especially if you had to go really bad. I don't think I could make that. I don't think I could make that. I mean, I guess back then you just had to. So, I'm making my way over here. In fact, it might be best to get in my car and drive back here. I'm going to walk this way because I don't want to disturb this bird again. It might be best to get in my car because here's the main house right here, and it kind of looks like there's something back in this general direction. I see something like a wood structure back there. I'm not exactly sure what it is, so I think I'm going to get in my car and just drive back here real quick and see what they've got built back here. It's a little windy today. I think we're supposed to be expecting some thunderstorms and rain later. It's really windy and feels really good out, but it is really windy. And I heard I heard it while I was over here reading this sign, and then saw it at the last minute as it was falling. I heard a branch snap. I looked over and there was a big branch. It looks like it was falling from a tree. I'll turn around so I can show you the area. It was like right in right about here. A branch fell from a tree. Pretty big one it looked like too. So, and there's a lot of trees where this spot is where I'm wanting to go check out real quick. So I figure it might be best to get in my car and just drive there just in case some of these other branches decide to give away. Going on another adventure here to the back now. Got this old fence here. This is what I wanted to come back and see. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I thought it was a structure, but it looks like it's part of the upper section of the house that was just set back here and just forgotten. Well, I don't know if it's forgotten, but it sure looks like it is. Oh, I see the bird. We're gonna stay as far over here as we can. Hi, little bird. There's another one right there, actually. Don't worry, I'm staying away from your nest. I forget what the name of that type of bird is. The ones that they they nest on the ground, and then they distract you from getting any closer to their nest and their eggs. What kind of bird is that? Does anyone know the name of that bird? I could be very wrong, but I'm assuming this stone wall right here is possibly what is left of Reed's Bridge. And the bridge was once right there. Okay guys, stopping here at Kroger for just a minute. Need to get some stuff for the next couple of days for lunch at work and everything. I tend to do this. Lately I have been just going inside Kroger and getting their rotisserie chicken, and I'll eat that either for lunch or I might just eat that for dinner and take something a little bit more simple to work, maybe something that doesn't require microwave. I change it up. I try to change it up a little bit every now and again. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now, is get some stuff.
William, I need a porter to aisle 23, please. William, aisle 23.
Okay, I just got home, and I'm gonna get these groceries in real quick, and then I'm going to let the dogs out, feed them and everything. Then I kind of want to get out here and try to get some of these limbs out of my yard. I haven't told y'all the story yet, actually. I have a story to tell y'all later. But just know that there's a lot of limbs and and stuff I got to stack into a trailer. I won't have a lot of time to do it because I got to start getting ready also at one point to head over to my mom's for dinner tonight. I'll start heading there probably it's 3:43 right now, and I usually start heading there towards around close to 5. So that gives me a little over an hour to do all this. So I'm gonna stop recording and get off and do this. So hi, Mr. Bilbo, and hello, Remus. I just walked into the house, put my groceries down. I'm gonna let them out. Come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside. You guys haven't met them yet, so. Whew, it is windy. It is so windy outside. All right, let's get some stuff done. Okay, so I'm out here. I've got this trailer that I'm working on right now. I didn't really put much of it. This was already in here from yesterday. I've still got this to do. I'm gonna kind of cut some of this down and pull it apart so that I can get it in that trailer. And then I got this pile back here. Turn this around here and show you that whole pile there. I'll tell you the story later as to why I have all these limbs here. I told it in a video that I shot yesterday, and unfortunately that video no longer exists. So sorry if my phone gets knocked off. It's very windy out here. It feels really good though. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit here. So I'm going to continue going until it just rains me out. I got a good bit done. I got this all over here. This pile that was over here done. And working on this pile now. So yeah. So I've got this done here. This pile, the 2 piles put in to the trailer. Whoops, sorry. I really need a handle, don't I? Let's turn this around. So lighter. So I got the 2 big piles wiped out, taken care of. I cut them up and trimmed them down and everything and put them in here. This one, I'm gonna have to save that for another day where I can chainsaw it. I'm thinking I'll do that one tomorrow when I come home. I just didn't want to do it today because I'm going to my mom's house after this, not too long from now, and I just didn't want to get super sweaty and messy. Hey boys, I'm back from outside. Back from outside working. Okay guys, so this is Bilbo. Bilbo Wagons. He is my dog. And then this is Remus here. This is my brother's dog, who I am taking care of for the time being until my brother can get him moved in with him. My brother used to live in this house several years ago. He was deployed, and while he was deployed, we had decided that I was going to move in here with him. Or let me set this up over here. We decided that I was going to move in to this house along with his other roommate at the time, and I was going to help take care of the house and everything. So set this right here. So he has been staying with me ever since I moved in here. The thing is, though, while my brother was deployed, he announced that him and his girlfriend were actually going to be moving out of state, in fact. So that was a surprise to us. Wasn't expecting that. And then, so they moved. The place they were moving to was an apartment. So they already had 2 cats. So they could not take Remus with them when they moved. They are planning on moving him in up there though this year. They've got something worked out to where they're moving out of that apartment and into a townhouse. So we're finally going to be able to get Remus up there with my brother and his soon-to-be sibling cats. I don't know how well he's gonna do with the cats. I really don't, actually. Not that he's a vicious dog. He's a teddy bear. This dog is a teddy bear who doesn't know his size. He does not know how big he is. He thinks he's just a little pup and can fit on everyone's lap. And so these 2 poor cats, I just can't help but wonder, because sometimes he gets a little too rough with Bilbo. You've seen Bilbo is a lot smaller than Remus. Remus is probably like 3 times his size. So. Okay, so I haven't given y'all a tour, and I'm not going to give y'all a full tour, but this is the hacienda. This is my front entryway here into the house. That is a little junked up at the moment. Remember, there was me, my brother, and another person that was living here until the end of last year. And so I'm going through right now and getting rid of a lot of stuff that is not mine. And so, I plan on getting rid of a lot of things that are mine as well. We're going to do some cleaning around here, aren't we, guys? Yes, sirs, we are. I mean, you can see how much bigger Remus is compared to Bilbo. They get along fine, though. They get along fine. Like I said, Remus is a big teddy bear. He just doesn't know his own size. Okay, so story time. I've got so many branches in my backyard right now, as y'all can see, that big pile right there. Okay. So, here in Arkansas a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks now, we had some really bad storms rolling through here. And it was on Saturday, it was the worst. They had said that we had so much rain. It was a 500-year flood, is what it was. It was a lot of rain and a lot just of damage to everyone's properties around here. So I was sitting here at this kitchen table that day working on a video project for work. The power started flickering, so I quickly saved my project, and sure enough, a couple minutes, like maybe 2 minutes later, not even that, the whole power goes out. And so I get up to go find a flashlight. I'm walking through the back room back there, and I suddenly, the lights come back on. I'm like, okay, great, I can continue working. Then I heard like a loud crack, and then something just heavy fall. And I looked out. This whole fence right here was knocked over. You see these pieces of wood right now propping it up, holding it in place. I'll show you a picture right now of what that looked like. This is what I saw outside of my window. And I was like, oh snap. So I'm staring at it, and I'm kind of like in disbelief at the moment, at that time, just thinking, well, shoot, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden, the weather just picked up, like it shot itself up to max. There was just I couldn't see outside the window anymore. It was just a vortex of rain, wind, and debris just flying everywhere. And the tree by my window was like banging up against the window like it wanted in. And I was like, oh my goodness, holy moly. And then I remembered that I left my windows open in the kitchen, because while I was sitting here working, I thought, oh, it's nice to just listen to the rain while I was working. And so I booked it. I ran from that back room into here. Bilbo and Remus were hot on my tail, because they were hot on my heels, because they don't like storms. They don't like thunderstorms at all. Remus even more so than Bilbo. But they were right on my heels as I went running to those windows, and I start closing them. I don't know if I have a before photo, but basically where these, to the left of where all these trees are right now, there used to be a tree standing right about here where my finger is right now. A tall tree. It was a nice sized tree, probably about the size of that one, roughly. Probably not as tall, but thickness wise, yeah, probably about the same as that. Just came and it just started falling this way in my direction. And I'm like, oh, I freaked out. I just left the windows, and I went running into the living room. I'm yelling at the boys, run, run, run. And I just hear it crash behind me. Luckily, by the graces of God, it did not burst through the windows. It barely missed them, and was just covering my whole back porch. I'll show you a picture now of what it looked like. This was my back porch for a couple of days, at least. The rest of that weekend and a couple days into the week, this tree was just plowed right into my porch. And surprisingly, the porch really didn't take that much damage as one would think, actually. It actually held up relatively well. You can see that railing right there. It was smashed in, and the wood above it, let me zoom in here. You can see like the scratching that took place along the wood. Some of that might just actually be dirt, but I think some of it is actual scratches of the limbs that just scraped along the porch here. And it kind of scratched up some of the surface on the floor as well, the boards here. And there is a board, I don't know if y'all can see it, I'll see if I can point it out here, my finger right here. There is this wall here, this wall on the inside and then another wall on the outside, and this one is missing a piece of wood on the outside that got broken off. We cut the tree up. Well, I mean, we cut some of the tree up. We couldn't do too much to it, unfortunately. Okay, everyone, I'm so sorry for the rough jump just now. I am filming from my car. My battery died and I ran out of storage space, so I had to clear some space, and my phone's on the charger, and we're good now. So, but I am in the car now a little time later from when you just saw me, and I'm heading to my mom's house because I needed to already leave. So I'm heading that way now. Anyways, back to where I was. I was talking about the tree, and we had cut up the tree, and while we were doing that, the branches started moving and everything just started adjusting itself. We got really nervous because of how close this thing was to my house, so we just we just stopped doing what we were doing, and we got some professionals in, and they had it moved safely, and all that was left is the branches that they didn't grab, so we got that. My fence was torn down from one side that I showed you the picture of. Found out later, the other side of my yard, there was another part of the fence. I'll show you a picture now. That part of the fence was torn down, and what you're seeing is my fence and the fence on the other side of the other yard. That one's not mine, luckily. But I did have two fences down. Then my neighbors had a small tree that fell, or not the whole tree, but the branch from that tree, a big one fell into my yard and was blocking the back entryway into my backyard. So we had to cut that one up and take it to the front yard as well and put it on the trailer. There's another tree on the other side of the house, which I don't have a picture of. I'm pretty sure I don't have a picture of it. But the branch up on the top of that one fell off as well. We also had some other things in the backyard that we were taking care of. We decided to go ahead and clean up some of the other trees, trim them up a bit and everything. So most of that is from that tree that has fallen, and a bunch of other limbs that we were cleaning up from other trees and things. Right now, as it stands, literally, my two fences are propped up. They are not secure at all. And we have some bad storms coming in tonight, and it's actually cloudy as I speak. So I'm really kind of nervous that the fences are going to just get blown over again by the time I get home tonight. So I'm gonna have to really check my house. I'm hoping that tonight nothing too bad happens. It's supposed to be rolling in about 7 o'clock. So yeah, exciting. We got the storm coming. It's on its way. It's kind of already here, really. It is very windy outside of my car right now. Very windy. I'm really nervous. I don't want to say I'm really nervous. I am still kind of nervous. I'm a little nervous, though, about my dogs, honestly. I'm not so worried about Bilbo. Bilbo handles storms fine. He'll probably go hide somewhere and just chill out there for the night, wherever he's hiding, maybe under the kitchen table or something. He'll be fine. It's Remus that does not handle storms well at all. He does not like them. They stress him out. Let me roll this window up so you guys can hear me. He tends to potty in the house. He doesn't chew anything up, but he knocks over. I have a little fence, a little gate in the hall, so that they don't go back there into the rooms, because they've gone back there and torn stuff up in the past. He tends to knock that down. Like, he'll climb it very clumsily and then just knock it over. Poor guy, poor little guy. I feel bad for him. I wish I could tell him it's going to be okay, but he, every now and again, I'll if it's storming bad, I'll open the fence and just tell them to come hang out with me while I'm back there. As I'm driving through here, I'm seeing people on their front porches, just watching the sky, because they are saying rotation is coming our way in my area. And so I'm actually not going to be in my area tonight, though. When that comes through, I'm going to be at my mom's house. So these clouds are not looking too nice. The phone really doesn't do them justice either.
At 5:56 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles west of Malvern.
Just got a warning, or I'm sorry, just got a phone call from my stepmom that the sirens back at my house are going off right now, because she doesn't live too far from me. But she was calling to check on me, and I told her I was here at my mom's house. I actually just literally backed into her driveway when she was calling me. So I'm about to go in here, and we're gonna hunker down and just stay safe for the night, and see what happens. It's pretty outside. It's beautiful. I love the rain. Personally, I love the rain and thunderstorms. Just like I said, I don't like what some of them bring sometimes. It's just a reminder that Mother Nature is much more powerful than we are, much more in control. She could take away our homes and our lives at just a snap of a finger, just like that, and then be all sunshine and rainbows the next day, like it didn't just try to kill us. All right, made it to Mom's house, and it's still raining out. So turn this around so you can see if it's just coming down. Speaking of damage, so this is their dock down here that I don't know if the camera's really picking it up too well, but the water, it flooded so badly a couple weeks ago when that storm came and impacted my house. The water came up so high here that it lifted this whole dock off of its foundation, like lifted it up and then set it down on the surface above. So it's destroyed. It's sad because that was all of our favorite places to sit when we came out here and just to enjoy the weekends or stuff. We're gonna play Bonanza here after we get done eating. If you haven't played this game, I recommend it. This one's really fun. So I highly recommend it. And you can't beat it with this view. Alright guys, I'm heading home. It's 9:37 and yeah, I'm just gonna get home and see how well Bilbo and Renus did during the storm, and hopefully they didn't tear down that gate. Hopefully. But we'll see. I'm tired. I'm just ready to get home. I still gotta edit this video too. So see y'all there. Hello dear, how are you? The deer are really, there's a lot of deer out here. I was about to say the deer out here are really bad, but I'm kind of in their territory, it feels like, so I don't want to, it feels like human cars are bad out here. That's probably what the deer are thinking. Told you guys, there are so many deer in this area. Hey guys, what y'all doing? You're just chilling, huh? Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Y'all are awesome. They're like, okay. Hey, weirdo. Just go, weirdo. Bye. Hey, guys. I'll close this garage door. Close this garage door. Whew. I'm home. Hey, buddy. All right, guys. I'm back. Made it back home, and I am tired. It's been a long day, but an adventure. It's been a fun day. I've had a really good Easter this year, man. It kind of felt like a special day for sure, but I'm proud. I'm happy with how the day turned out, because it feels like, I'm going to be honest with you, had I not started doing this, had I not started filming vlogs, I probably wouldn't have stopped at Reed's Bridge today. I would have passed that and been like, oh, that looks cool, and then just kept on going. I would not have stopped to adventure and explore and discover what's out there. And that's exactly what I wanted these videos to do, was help me get out and explore more and be more outgoing and adventurous, and stop doing things the simple way. So far, so good. So far, I am happy that I've started doing this. This is fun. So I had a fantastic Easter, actually. I'm sad it's over. Kind of happy that it's over, because I'm tired and I'm ready to start editing this video. But I'm also I'm happy it happened, and I had a great time at my mom's house having dinner. Had a great time at the banquet today at church. It's just all great. The weather was not expected. I was not expecting it to be that bad. I thought we were just getting rain. I had no clue we had this severe weather coming in. And I don't even know if anything actually happened tonight. I stopped listening to it after I was at my mom's house, and we kept an eye on outside, but our alerts on our phones and on our apps and everything said that the severe thunderstorms were over and that we had nothing to worry about. And so, let me see, can I set this on my keyboard like this? Oh. Ooh, sorry. Feels like there's something in my eyes. It's tiredness. That's what's in my eyes. I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging tomorrow. I think for now, it's going to be every other day is when I vlog. Maybe at one point I could get to where I'm doing a daily thing, perhaps. But as of right now, I am probably just going to stick to every other day and try to go on an adventure and just challenge myself every other day to be doing something. One problem with that is I would be doing a vlog on Wednesday. Wednesday's a good day to vlog, though, because I don't typically, that's the one day I don't have anything planned after work. So I could just go on an adventure then. I feel like that would be a good day to do it. I don't know. I'm excited about this weekend. I'm not going to give any details outside of this, what I'm about to tell you. This this weekend I am heading out of town for family reasons. I will reveal it when it is happening. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the adventures we're going to go on this weekend. I've got some plans. If you are watching, thank you. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I really hope that everyone had a fantastic Easter. I hope that the bad weather, if you're watching from Arkansas, I hope that none of this bad weather that happened here affected you. Like it didn't really affect me all that much. Just made me a little nervous for my pets. That's about all it did. Um, and if you're outside of the state and are affected by any of this weather occurring today on Easter, I really hope that it didn't. I really hope that everyone had a great Easter Sunday. I got to stop this vlog. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm kind of half asleep. I don't really know if I'm going to be able to finish this video tonight. I might have to post it, just finish editing it tomorrow when I get home. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm going to get as far as I can tonight, and again, thank you so much, so very much for watching. And please go have the day that you deserve, and keep being awesome, guys. Thank you. Bye.